We bring you a major update from India's northeast. Prime Minister Narendra Modi has launched 7,300 crore rupees worth of development projects in Manipur, a move that many are calling a bold step toward rebuilding the state. But alongside this, there are deeper, more complex issues that cannot be ignored. The Manipur crisis, government failures, and growing controversies that have shaken public trust. Let's begin with the projects. On his first visit to Manipur since the outbreak of violence in 2023, PM Modi inaugurated infrastructure, healthcare, education, and energy development projects, promising peace and progress. The government's aim is to rebuild shattered communities, create jobs, and bring stability to a region long marred by ethnic conflict and unrest. Supporters are hailing this as a long overdue step, while many are hopeful this will restore normalcy and encourage investment in the region. However, the picture isn't that simple. Manipur's crisis began in May 2023, triggered by ethnic tensions between the Meitei community and the Kuki-Zomi tribal groups. What started as a local dispute quickly escalated into widespread violence, displacement, and loss of lives. Reports of killings, arson, and human rights violations shocked the nation and drew international attention. While the central and state governments promised intervention, critics argue that delays in deploying security forces and a lack of clear political leadership worsened the situation. The crisis exposed deep-rooted problems: lack of trust between communities, weak governance, and inadequate infrastructure. Many believe that the state administration failed to protect vulnerable groups and that political rivalries further delayed relief efforts. Questions were raised about intelligence failures and insufficient coordination between central and state agencies. Now, PM Modi's visit and the 7,300 crore rupee investment plan have been welcomed by some as a signal of renewed commitment, but others are skeptical. Critics are asking, is this development push too little, too late? Can infrastructure alone rebuild relationships and trust, or does peace require deeper reconciliation and justice for those affected by violence? There are also allegations that political interests may be driving the focus on development, with critics accusing both the state and central governments of using the crisis to project strength while avoiding tough conversations about accountability and systemic reform. Yet, amidst this turbulence, many communities are desperate for hope. People displaced by violence are eager for housing, employment, and education support. Young people, especially, are looking for opportunities that can steer them away from cycles of conflict. PM Modi's speech during the launch emphasized unity, resilience, and development, values that resonate with the desire for peace. However, analysts caution that without addressing ethnic grievances, ensuring fair distribution of resources, and fostering dialogue, long-term peace may remain elusive. This moment in Manipur is symbolic. It reflects the challenges India faces in balancing governance, security, and development. Can these projects transform Manipur into a model of reconciliation and growth, or will it remain a region haunted by unresolved tensions? As citizens, it's crucial to watch how these promises translate into action. Will the government ensure accountability and transparency? Will affected communities be given a voice in shaping their future? And most importantly, can peace and development go hand in hand? In conclusion, PM Modi's launch of 7,300 crore rupees worth of projects is a step toward rebuilding Manipur, but the journey ahead is far more complex. Peace requires more than funds. It demands empathy, leadership, and long-term commitment. Stay informed, stay engaged, and let's hope that this effort marks the beginning of real change in Manipur and across India.